Today's picture book is The Little Red Fort. And as the story progresses, you'll probably notice that it's very similar to a very famous folktale that you've heard a lot. Are you ready? Here's the title page, The Little Red Fort. And it tells us that it's written by Brenda Meyer, pictures by Sonia Sanchez, and the publishing company is Scholastic Inc., who has given me permission to record it. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. One day she found some old boards. Who wants to help me build something? She asked her brothers. There's the boards, and there's Ruby thinking. She wants to build something. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her a look that could melt popsicles. Jose almost fell off the fence. You don't know how to build anything, they said. Ruby shrugged. Then I'll learn. So there's Ruby wanting to build something, and there's her brothers not interested in helping her and even kind of being mean and doubting her ability. And she did. She did learn. Who wants to help me draw the plans? Ruby asked. The boys clutched their sides and howled with laughter. Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll draw them myself. And she did. I assume that's her dad. There she's drawing her plans. Is this reminding you of any other Little Red stories you've heard before, where a character found something and she has an idea and she's asking him for help and they're not interested in helping her, so she's doing the work herself? Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, who wants to help me gather the supplies? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll gather them myself. And she did. There's her mom. There's Ruby gathering all the rest of the supplies. It looks like she has some tools in there. I see a hammer and a saw. I see some more boards. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, who wants to help me cut these boards? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll cut them myself. There's all her brothers. There's Ruby, determined. She's not giving up, even though she's doing things by herself. And she did. She didn't really do it by herself because you can see her mom is helping her cut. And I like that they're wearing their safety goggles and that she's getting an adult to help her with those tools. When all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, who wants to help me hammer in the nails? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll hammer them myself. So there's the boys having fun. She's hammering all the stuff herself. So she found the boards. She drew up the plans. She gathered the extra supplies. She cut the boards. She's hammering the boards. And she did. And there it looks like her granny's helping. Soon, Ruby's creation was complete. Who wants to play in my fort? She called. Me, said Oscar Lee. Let's go, said Rodrigo. I'll play, said Jose. I'm not busy anymore. Now, her three brothers, Oscar Lee, Rodrigo, and Jose, did they want to help her when it was the hard work part, the not so fun part? No, they were busy having fun. But now that the fun reward comes, they're all volunteering. They're not busy anymore. They all want to play. Now, in the famous story of the little red hen, when she finally has her bread baked and everyone says, I'll help you eat it, she says, oh no, I did all the work myself. I'm going to enjoy it myself. Let's see if Ruby is the same as the little red hen. Let's see if Ruby forgives the boys and lets them play or teaches them a lesson about helping out. Not so fast, said Ruby. You didn't help me draw the plans or gather the supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build, and you laughed at me. I'm going to play in the fort by myself. And she did. She has a little sign on there that says Ruby's Fort. We didn't want to play anyway, the boys said, but they did. So they huddled, whispered, and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox. Rodrigo planted flowers. Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. So they decided maybe they should have helped out. And one made a bright, beautiful mailbox. One planted flowers. And the next one painted the fort bright fire engine red like my shirt. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. Who wants to help me clean this plate? Ruby asked. We do, the boys said. And in this case, clean your plate does not mean to wash it like the dishes. It means clean it off, eat all the food off of it. And it says it was a delicious aroma. To me, it looks like maybe cookies or muffins, something chocolatey. And they did. And here's a note from the author. It says, The Little Red Fort is based on the classic folktale, The Little Red Hen. A few years ago, The Little Red Hen was the only story my youngest son wanted to hear. About the same time, my other children found some spare boards and lattice work, which they used to construct a little fort in the backyard. Both of these ideas swirled together in my mind and became this story. Very cool. And it says, build a fort of your own. It says you can make a sofa fort using the couch cushions. Kitchen chair fort, where you put a kitchen chairs together and make a blanket over it. A snow fort. Or a bunk bed fort. Right now, where I live, there's not much snow. There's not any snow left. We didn't have very much snow this winter, which is rare, so we couldn't make a snow fort. But my son Van loves to take off our couch cushions and make couch cushion forts. Rosie and Van, my youngest son and daughter, made a chair and blanket fort and slept in it the last 4 nights in our toy room. And my 2 boys share a room and have bunk beds, and they love this kind of fort too. There's something magical and mysterious about being hidden. It's a great place to curl up with a good book. I hope you find the time and get some adult permission and maybe some adult help to build a fort of your own. All right, have a great day.